So Ford v Ferrari was directed by James Mangold, who is also the director of Logan. Now, I'm not a huge fan of his work. Logan was alright, but Wolverine... Alright, but Ford v Ferrari, this movie, it made me realize that James Mangold is such a talented filmmaker. The way he shoots and edits this movie, it really feels like in every shot, every frame, every sequence, it was made by someone who understands the concept of race cars, this fast and fierce machine, and also someone who understands what it's like to be racers, the passion, the integrity, the desire of people involved in this sport. And Matt Damon and Christian Bale, both of them gave stunning performances in this film. Their chemistry is great, and in this movie, they are both racers whose main goal is to build this really fast car, the fastest car alive for Ford, in order for them to beat Ferrari and win the 24-hour race of Le Mans. Tu nama tournament dia lah. 24-hour race of Le Mans. Yeah, that's the name of the racing tournament. So that's their main goal tau, that they're trying to achieve. And on the other side, we have the management team in Ford, who is always thinking about what's good for the company and what's going to look good for the media. So every now and then, diorang ni akan like nak masuk campur tau in the decision making process. So they're going to be like, okay, kau tadi buat yang ni, kau tadi buat macam ni, untuk race ni kita akan pakai orang lain semua. So it's messed up lah. And they're trying to take away all the hard work that Christian Bale and Matt Damon ni dah put it in lah. And there's always this constant war going on between these two parties. So sometimes they need to compromise lah and play by their rules. But there are times when they decided to like nak memberontak tau. And masa memberontak tu things start to get a little bit fun lah. Lepas tu cerita ni kan, it's pure entertainment tau. It's pure entertainment because of the sound effects. The sound effects are so real, they're so loud in a good way. And don't get confused tau, there's a difference between soundtracks and sound effects. Soundtracks is about the music, but sound effects is about the noise and the sounds that they're able to capture in making this film out, in making all the scenes involving cars tau. Punya level dia dah macam nak dekat macam Dunkirk tau. Dunkirk macam like boom 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 kan. We can actually hear everything kan. Memang crispy gila kan. Dia punya sound effects kan, dia punya sound system and everything kan. Maksud, it's the same macam cerita ni lah, macam Ford v Ferrari ni. Feels like we're in the car with them alongside Matt Damon and Christian Bale every time they're driving. Sebab we can actually hear the rumbling of the engines, the sound of tires braking and screeching, or like and then like boom, the door won't bloody close. No. Masa tu memang, like I said, memang pure entertainment tu masa tu. Entertainment dari segi dia buatkan kita punya adrenaline rush tu memang seronok tengok tau. And there's this Chinese dude sitting like 2-3 seats away from me, and his reaction in the theatre was like this tau. Ni serious tau, I'm not making this up tau. Dia punya reaction macam ni tau, gigi kuku semua tau. And he was on the edge of his seat dah masa tu. Masa aku macam like, aku faham kenapa dia macam tu tau. Sebab memang this movie, it gives you all the right feels, all the right emotions in all the right moments. And during the times when it wants you to feel exhilarated, you will feel exhilarated. During the times when it wants you to feel pumped, excited, amped, you will feel all these things. And itu yang aku macam memang rasa shock tau tengok cerita ni. And you don't get a lot of movies like this tau nowadays tau. And racing scenes pun was beautifully shot tau. Macam memang kita rasa macam kita tengah tengok a racing tournament with high budget lah. And because everything looks gorgeous, I'm not kidding. Macam there's a shot of a car and dia orang tengah drive kereta kan. Lepas tu ada aerial shot of the camera from the back and be like lawa gila dia masa tu kan. Tapi ada satu je yang issue that I have with this film yang buatkan aku rasa macam boleh diperbaiki lah. And that is regarding the script. Because the script ni, I'm talking about when they're having any kinds of dialogue, any kinds of interaction among the characters kan. Sometimes it can be dah macam membosankan sikit tau. It can be quite boring and dull and uninteresting at times tau. And towards at one point tu, aku rasa macam lah, I was afraid that the boringness is going to affect my love and my rating towards this film tau. But gladly, dia tak affect lah. So because it's still a great film lah, yang kiranya. So guys, if you're a fan of this sport, if you're a fan of cars, if you're a fan of racing, I highly recommend you guys to watch this movie. It's really good. And like even if you're not a fan of racing pun, like myself kan, I mean I don't know anything about cars, I don't know anything about Ford, Ferrari semua kan. Tapi masa aku tengok cerita tu kan, I developed like a new passion and appreciation towards cars tau. It influence you in a good way. Itu yang menariknya. So disebabkan semua benda ni, I decided to give Ford V Ferrari a rating of 8.5 out of 10. So guys, that's all from me for this week. I hope you like what you see. I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And beritahu lah aku in the comments down below, movies apa yang seterusnya yang kau nak aku cakap. So itu saja for this week. Bye. Bye. Fuck.
If this were a beauty pageant, we just lost. Looks aren't everything.